Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our Starfield campaign, playing as Captain Huck Orion. It's our lucky day. After digging up that artifact in the mines and defeating a pirate raiding party, we've managed to find a way off this godforsaken rock that will lead us back to civilization. Not only that, but with all the stuff we managed to dig up here while masquerading as an Argos Extractors miner, which again was a very convenient way of escaping our pursuers, but with all that stuff, plus all the stuff we looted from the pirates, and of course as well stole from the other Argos workers, we should be able to make a ton of credits once we're planetside, which means we can stock up on weapons and ammo before we strike out to take revenge and get our ship back. Of course, we should also seek some answers about those visions we had when touching the artifact, and in any event, our only way off this moon is by taking this ship, the one that Barrett has given us, the Frontier, to New Atlantis, where we're expected to deliver the artifact to Barrett's buddies in Constellation. Of course, Barrett didn't just give us his ship per se. His robot Vasco here is coming with us to keep an eye on us, and he has to that end initiated the mysterious Protocol Indigo, which presumably prevents us from taking the ship anywhere else and just running off with it and the artifact, which is fair enough because of course that is exactly what we would do if we could. But alas, we cannot. So anyway, without further ado, let's continue on with our journey. I should also mention, as I forgot to mention it in the last episode, that I am playing on very hard difficulty, and so we'll see how that goes throughout the campaign and the playthrough. I know from prior experience with Fallout 4 that Bethesda is not really very good at doing difficulty settings. They typically just pump up the health of enemies when you increase the difficulty setting, and they might make you a bit weaker and as a result and do less damage as well, and you have less health, that sort of thing. Hopefully they've done it a bit better here. I know in Fallout 4 when you played on the higher difficulty settings, enemies got really bullet spongy, particularly in the late game, due to the level scaling, so hopefully that isn't as egregious here. If it is, we'll just turn the difficulty down, but for now I'm quite happy with leaving it on very hard. So, let's carry on. Hello, Vasco.
Captain Orion, Protocol Indigo is in effect.
Okay. That's a cool little thing you're doing with your hand there. I don't know if I like this Protocol Indigo. I think I'd much rather go where I want to go. But anyway, it is what it is. Alright, nothing we can take there. Let's go in to the Frontier.
Captain Orion, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Okay. What's through here? Okay, we've got a toilet, which we can sit on and presumably use, although we are in our full spacesuit gear still. So I don't know how useful that would be. Anything else around here? We've got Barrett Personal Slate 2.
Well, hey there, irate pirates. Looks like you finally did it. Boarded my ship, scrapped my bot, ripped those beautiful brown eyes out of my adorably cherubic face, and then you discovered the guy you had pegged as a treasure hunter doesn't actually have any treasure. Not anymore. It's true. I may have had a pricey trinket or two when I evaded your sorry asses at Kumazi, but brother had to buy fuel. So you get nothing, except my ghost. Because I am gonna haunt your asses till the end of your days. Which, for a Crimson Fleet pirate, is about, what, another week?
Alright, well he left a message for the Crimson Fleet, obviously, which we're not a part of. What else do we have here? We've got a bitten sandwich, a digipick, a chunks apple, a container of cereal, snack pack choco bites, an impact driver, 2 impact drivers actually. Well, that looked like a bit for the impact driver, some jump seats. Those books, they're just miscellaneous books. The design aesthetic is very Kind of reminds me of Aliens. The Alien films, I should say, the early ones. Very retro. More fire extinguishers for our collection. Some coffee bags. Red Harvest White. Chicken meal packs. Just taking all this food. I don't know how useful food will be. Use the galley. Oh! Oh, you can make food here in the galley. Right. Okay, that's cool. Well, I don't have any ingredients yet. But that's interesting. That's good to know. Meal pack ramen. Anything else? Don't think so. We have a Nova Galactic coffee mug. Take that. Add that to my coffee mug collection. And another notepad here from Barrett.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Alright, okay. That is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Research station. The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. So there's some projects available in all these categories: pharmacology, food and drink, outpost development, equipment, and weaponry. Nothing in progress. I think I'll come back to that at another time though. Oh, actually, it might be worth looking, because we might have some stuff that, if I sell it, I'll regret it, you know. We might have actually been able to use it for research. Oh, I missed... Oh no, there's nothing there. Okay. What do we have here? Chunk's cap. Take that, thank you very much. Nightwear. A cube. Paper airplane. An old Earth baseball. Wow, it's worth 655. A med pack. A broken Constellation space helmet. A chisel. And vacuum tape. And another personal slate.
Oh, I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls. Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
Irvin. I don't know who Irvin is. But alright. No reflection. We do not exist. Clearly this is proof that our character is a vamp. Oh, is that a mirror? Oh, it's not a mirror. I thought it was a mirror. It's just glass. Well. More fool me. Is there a mirror here? No, no mirrors. Oh wait, no there is. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Alright. Well, it was just glass. I thought it was a mirror for a second. Yeah, okay. Maybe let's have a look at what's in this research station. Yeah, Protocol Indigo. I had a feeling Protocol Indigo would just be get back home, no deviations. Which is a shame. Would have liked to strike out immediately in the galaxy and steal this ship, but I guess we're prevented from doing that. So, pharmacology, what do we have? We've got performance enhancement. What does that do? We need argon and tetrafluorides to do that. I don't... What does it do, though? Performance enhancement 1. Discover how to create AMP and red trench at a pharmaceutical lab. Oh, this looks confusing. I'm not too sure. Okay. And then medical treatment 1. Discover how to create antibiotic paste and infused bandages at a pharmaceutical lab. Oh, okay, alright. So this is to unlock recipes that we can then craft at various places. Amp and red trench. I don't know what amp and red trench are. Amp, maybe amphetamines. And then this is antibiotic paste and infused bandages. Okay, so that's healing items. We've got discover how to prepare a Reuben and meatloaf. Discover how to prepare alien tonic, yellow giant splash, and boba alien tea at a cooking station. Discover how to prepare alien liquor at a cooking station. Okay. Then we've got a bunch here. Manufacturing 1. This is for the outpost building. Discover how to construct simple fabricators, small warehouse modules, and inter-system cargo links. Okay. Decoration 1. Discover how to construct additional furniture and decorations. There's a few others here. I don't think we're all robots. That could be cool. Discover how to construct the garden minibot, sanitation minibot, and engineering robot at outposts. Okay. Well, we'll leave the outpost stuff. That's not going to be something we'll do anytime soon. We've got, what's this one here? Equipment. Helmet mods. Spacesuit mods, which is blocked, and pack mods, which are blocked as well. So what about helmet mods? Discover how to build helmet mods at a spacesuit workbench. We need tungsten, cosmetic, and polymer. Do not have any of these. Fair enough. And weapon mods. Is that weapon mods or just weaponry research projects? Barrel mods here. Which again, we don't have anything. Grip and stock mods. Optic and laser mods. Muzzle mods. Magazine and battery mods. Internal mods. And receiver mods. Okay. Well, can we... So, does the yellow indicate what we have the materials to make? Oh, okay, it's just what we have. Stuff that we can add. So we've got some amino acids. We can add those. But we need antimicrobial and aluminium as well. I'm not pronouncing that in the American way. And we've got metabolic agents. Research progress overflow will be distributed through other aspects of the project. Remaining progress. So I just need argon and tetrafluorides. Okay. Oh, we completed argon. Presumably from the metabolic agents. Not sure. Alright, well, we'll have to come back to all of this at a later date. Once we have more stuff. Alright, what else do we have? A hydraulic clamp. Some cool looking computers and pipes. Okay. Okay, let's go through the hatch. Nice, nice, looking cool. Some jump seats here. Another Nova Galactic coffee mug, some chunks apples. Captain's locker, the learned astronomer. Is that a book, is it? The learned astronomer. When I heard the learned astronomer, when the proofs, the figures were ranged in columns before me, when I was shown the charts and diagrams to add, divide, and measure them, when I, sitting, heard the astronomer where he lectured with much applause in the lecture room, how soon, unaccountable, I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out I wandered off by myself, in the mystical moist night air, and from time to time looked up in perfect silence at the stars. Walt Whitman's When I Heard the Learned Astronomer, while only one stanza neatly encapsulates the author's disdain for the scientific overanalysis of nature's beauty. Fair enough. Oh, are there more pages? No, there are no more pages. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Alright. Oh, and I do actually, I've got stuff that I picked up. We have the deep mining spacesuit, and we've also got the sturdy deep core spacesuit, which has, I don't know what EM stands for, electromagnetic, I guess, I don't know. But it's got better energy resistance, less physical damage resistance, better thermal resistance, but lower radiation resistance. But sturdy, minus 15% incoming melee damage. Yeah, could be good. Could be alright. Got 2 types of helmets. I mean, this one is just... the deep mining space helmet is just better than the broken constellation one, so we won't use that one. Miner apparel outfit. We've got a bunch here. So currently we're wearing the miner utility outfit. We can switch to the Argos extractor jumpsuit, but doesn't seem any better. It's actually slightly worse. I do like it more though. We've got the chunks cap. We've got the nightwear and the space undersuit, which again is also worse. Let's go with the Argos extractor jumpsuit. It's slightly less. I don't know what EM stands for. Does it tell us EM? No. What if I hit X to inspect? No, it just removes everything. I can already see this. Why would I want to just have that and not? Can't even zoom in and out. Weird UI design choices. Alright. We're over encumbered, but that's alright. Oh, is there anything else to look at? Resources. I think we're good. We've got a few weapons. Maybe we should equip some of them. Let's put the cutter. I'll put the cutter on 9. Because I doubt I'll use it that often. The rescue axe I'll put on 4. I'll probably use the rescue axe over the rip shank. Maelstrom, I'll just put that on 2 for the moment. I intend to use pistols mainly, but we've only got 6 bullets left, so we're a little bit stuck in that regard. I think I'll hang on to everything in my inventory for now with the intention of selling it. What was that? I saw something. Something popped up there which looked like it was... Am I going mad? Thought I saw something pop up to loot. No, I guess not. Alright, that's okay. Let's get off this rock.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Right, okay, so... Well, we just hit space to take off, is it? We have to hold it, okay. There we go. Taking off in the frontier. Oh, that looks a lot like Ratchet and Clank. The similar kind of cutscene. Alright. So we're in space. And we actually do have control.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure.
Yes.
I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Alright, so hold left alt and use WASD to switch between systems and allocate power. You can skip the ship tutorial by powering up all systems, including the grav drive. Okay, so that's... Oh, okay, so we've already maxed out our engine.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control.
So lasers,
Let's go over
ballistics,
the engines.
missiles,
Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Yep. I'm with you. Now we're going
Each
fast.
ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns.
Oh, that's that
Draw
white.
your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Yep. Alright, I'm with you. Makes sense. And we can turn better if we do that.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Okay. Cool.
Let's turn our attention to the shields.
Alright.
Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, it would be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Yep. Okay. Alright, so reduce the shields, it just lowers it. Okay, I'm with you. What's next, Vasco?
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Well, let's increase our shields.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
But I can use both, right? Alright, so I can fire everything at once. If I want to. There we go. Kaboom.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Alright. And press E to loot them. Okay. Oh, here we go. Comm relay. Cool. Oh, that's probably too close. Nice. Is that all the loot we can get from them? Yeah, looks like it.
Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
2 more. First, maybe. Nope, shields offline. That's no good. Probably should have put more power into lasers. Your ship's hull integrity is low. If it drops to 0, your ship will explode. Press O to repair your ship. This consumes ship parts. Okay. Okay. Let's lower that. Increase that. I wonder if there are hotkeys to like instantly max out like laser weapons or ballistic weapons, or that would be a bit more convenient.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We
Right.
will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby
Press tab to open the data menu. From there you can open the star map. I want to loot this first. Why can't I loot this? There we go. Alright, we've looted that. And there's another one to loot over here. Alright, cool. You don't actually have to get all that close. I just wasn't locking onto it correctly. Okay, so what do you say? Press tab to enter the star map. Alright. Where is it here? Star map, yes. Travel between the stars. Zoom out to see the entire star system, and zoom out again to see all the stars in the settled systems. Plot a course by selecting the star system you want to travel to. Your ship can only jump so many light years at once, so distant star systems may require you to jump to a closer star first. Okay. So that's the Argos Extractor's mining outpost. And then, oh okay, zooming out wasn't working, I had to hit tab. And we need to go to Kreet, is it? Can't go anywhere else. Oh, okay, so I needed to zoom in onto Kreet instead. Right, I see. Okay, so this is Kreet. It's a moon of Ansalon, rock-type planet with a gravity of 0.55 Gs, temperate climate. I don't know what STD02 means for atmosphere. Unknown magnetosphere, marginal flora, and biological water. Not sure what that means. But there's some resources here. Unknown traits, and we can't scan it. But alright, let's set a course for Kreet. And then what do we do? Hold to exit, or do we just hit travel? Destination Kreet. Hit hold X to travel. Okay. Are we using our sublight engines to get there?
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Okay, so tab to open the data menu. From there you can open the star map. The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the Kreet Research Lab map icon is in view, then select the map icon to land there. Okay. There it is. Can we scan though with R? Ah, we can, nice. So it's got, yeah, all these resources. Cool. Alright, well anyway, let's land at the Kreet Research Lab. What does that say? Lead. PB. Oh, lead. Lead, right. Okay, that's the resource it has there. Set landing target with mouse 1. Kreet Research Lab. Yes, land. Crimson Fleet is a loose confederation of independent pirate groups that frequently cause trouble throughout the settled systems. Well, they want me for another reason. It's not just for this artifact.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Tracking down the Argos Extractor's mining outpost. Alright, so we can, there's a ship flying off there. Ship now. We'll probably need to leave some things here at the captain's locker. I thought we were going to have an opportunity to sell things, but it does not look like it. So let's leave some things here. Like, let's put this there with, what is that? Store fee. Yes, okay. And we'll put that there. I've got 3 of these. I don't need to carry 3 of them around. I don't need to carry 5 of these around. containers at max capacity. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize containers had capacity. Our mass is at 135. Well, is there a way we can just take everything and sort by weight? Probably not. It's not the best. Oh, maybe we can sort by weight. Sort by name. Can't sort by weight. Where does it say weight? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's have a look at MISC. I'm trying to click to sort by weight, but it's not helping me out. Alright, well, let's just put the weapons back. They do have a decent weight anyway, so... And the spacesuit. Helmet. Oh, can't put that in now. Okay, sure there's another container we can use. Somewhere. Probably. Navigation console. That's probably for the star map, I would think. We store things in the toilet? Probably not. Alright, well, let's go down to Kreet. Maybe we can store things in this first aid kit. Nope, it's got a massive 2. Same with the pharmaceutical kit. Okay. Hello, Vasco. Where are you going?
Captain Orion, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
Okay. Why is this Crimson Fleet captain after Barrett?
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
And just who are you and Barrett, and what's Constellation in your view?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Okay, and why is Barrett trusting me with this ship? Or with his ship? Well, it's not really his ship, he's got it on loan, but anyway.
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Oh, okay, so he saw the same thing that we did. That explains his whole hippie mindset then. Let's trade gear.
May I take some things?
Yes, please do. I am very over-encumbered. What do you have? You've got ammo, I think. But I want to give you all sorts of crap. Yeah, you can take that. And you can take that. And then I've got a bunch of miscellaneous items to hand over to you. Oh no, I'll keep the digipicks. Take the fire extinguishers. Okay, and resources, I'll give you a bunch of stuff here too. And hopefully you don't run off with it all, because I want all of this back. Now, where do I see Where do I see his, Vasco. So he's at 85 out of 135. I'm at 47 out of 135, and the Frontier is at 125 out of... Right, okay. Okay, alright. Interesting. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I've got 6 bullets. But I've got plenty of ammo for this one actually, so I might have to use this. My preference is to use pistols, but like I said, okay, so what do we have here? What is this? We've got something over there. Something up here.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
What the hell are these things? Trilobites. Could make a good soup out of trilobites. They take a few hits though. Alright, I think we'll just stick on mission. There's obviously a fair bit to explore out here, but we'll head to that research facility. What is this creature here? It looks dead.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often
Maybe I should have scanned it, but anyway, just wait, how did it hit me? I didn't think it had hit me. Got fiber tissue there. You know what I need? I need to take some aid items. Eat some of these. Eat and restore some health. That actually didn't restore that much health. So hold F to open the scanner. Why is that not doing anything? Did I get that wrong? What was the keybind? Hand scanner, flashlight. Oh, it must be tap F. Ah, there you go. Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scan progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can be sold for credits. The scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation. Right, okay. So what do we have here? We've got a Kreet. Stalker. How do we scan more of it? I guess we just have to find more. What about the trilobites? Hang on, what's this? Silver. Scan some trilobites there then. But how do we actually scan them? Do you actually have to do anything with it? Or you just point it at them? So I'm assuming that we are scanning automatically when we aim at things and get close to them without... Can I eat that? No. No, okay. Well, there was another dust root over here. How do I know when I've fully scanned something though? This is not very intuitive. Got iron. Lead. Very good, okay. collect all sorts of resources around the place. Just keep an eye out for them, I suppose. What's this green thing here? More lead. And it tells us where to go for our next objective. Right. Okay. That's probably everything up here, isn't it? Almost. That'll do for now. So it looks like we scan them automatically by fighting them, but maybe if we scan them when they're alive, we'll get more data for it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what we can do with that. It's just F to scan. I don't know. Not sure. Oh wow, low gravity. We can really jump quite a bit. Fine, let's have a look what's under here. Orion there. Not bad. The research lab. Yeah, we should eat some more stuff, get our health back up. What do we have? Restores 2 health, 5 health. How much health do we have? It doesn't seem like it's really restoring that much. We've almost eaten all the food. Alright, well, let's use a med pack then. Get us up the rest of the way. Kreet research lab.
The Kreet is a confederation of smaller, independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Good to know. Can't say I'm surprised. Doesn't look like this outpost is occupied though. No one's coming out asking who this dude mining around the place is. Alright. Let's just have a look around. That's useful. I believe it's useful anyway. Reactive gauge. Probably don't need a pipe wrench. else around the back. Here. Nothing too useful though. Alright, let's go in that door that was open. What a desolate, rocky place, eh? What's this here? Bolt cutter. Got a locker. It's just empty. Both lockers are empty. Vacuum tape. Okay. Well, I guess we need to go in here then. Let's keep our flashlight on. Lock me in, Vasco. This is a bit ominous. It doesn't look like there's anything useful in here. Gives me the impression Vasco would not be very good at using stealth and microscope. That looks like it's worth quite a bit. Med pack, thank you very much. Oh, I need to set my med packs as a favorite. Put them at 5. Credits, nice. Alright. Let's go through here, we'll turn the flashlight off first. That looks a bit brighter in here. Bad people, bad jokes. Why did the chicken cross the road? Huh? What's a chicken? Knock knock, who's there? Planet. Planet who? If I throw a party, will you help me plan it? Oh god. Ecliptic mercenary says to a woman, I've been hired to kill you and I always get the job done. The woman says, can't we talk about this, son? Whew. Okay, how do you keep an idiot in suspense? Very good. How do you get a Freestar Collective hick out of a tree? You wave. Louis Lupper's Bad People, Bad Jokes Volume 2 is the follow-up to his original work, and just like its predecessor, has become a cult hit. Okay. Starlocked board game. Solar Frontiers game. Desktop sand. God. Okay.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
I guess so. We've got some fridge tops here. Impact driver, we've got some bullets. And some bottles. Not very useful, I'm afraid. The plastic bottles. Locker over here with nothing in it. Omega the Last Days. Ooh. The following is the opening of Camille Flammarion's 1894 work, Omega the Last Days of the World, in which a comet is set to collide with the Earth in the 25th century, and people must come to terms with the end of the world and what that actually means. Omega the Last Days of the World. Chapter 1. The magnificent marble bridge which unites the Rue de Rennes with the Rue de Louvre, and which lined with the statues of celebrated scientists and philosophers, emphasizes the monumental avenue leading to the new portico of the Institute, was absolutely black with people. A heaving crowd surged, rather than walked, along the quays, flowing out from every street and pressing forward toward the portico, long before invaded by a tumultuous throng. Never, in that barbarous age preceding the Constitution of the United States of Europe, when might was greater than right, when military despotism ruled the world and foolish humanity quivered in the relentless grasp of war, never before in the stormy period of a great revolution, or in those feverish days which accompanied a declaration of war, had the approaches of the House of the People's Representatives or the Place de la Concorde presented such a spectacle. It was no longer the case of a band of fanatics rallied about a flag, marching to some conquest of the sword, and followed by a throng of the curious and the idle, eager to see what would happen, but of the entire population, anxious, agitated, terrified, composed of every class of society without distinction, hanging upon the decision of an oracle, waiting feverishly the result of the calculations which a celebrated astronomer was to announce that very Monday at 3 o'clock in the session of the Academy of Sciences. Amid the flux of politics and society, the Institute survived, maintaining still in Europe its supremacy in science, literature, and art. The center of civilization, however, had moved westward, and the focus of progress shone on the shores of Lake Michigan in North America. Okay, interesting. We've got a cube and a thermos. A hammer. Empty chunks packaging and a notebook. Okay, nothing too fantastic there. More credits and a Stroud Eklund cap. Stroud Eklund. I guess that's a corporation of some sorts or a brand. An Erlenmeyer flask. Very good. Gold pyramid structure and the gravity paradigm. Truth is, what our scientists didn't know back then could fill volumes. The focus, of course, was on wormholes, and not only on creating, but maintaining a stable and sustainable Einstein-Rosen bridge. That was the goal, the end point. No one had even considered that maybe that was just the beginning. When we look at grav drive technology today, and the ease at which we fold space and travel light years in seconds, it's sometimes easy to forget the impossibility of what we've achieved. Dr. Josephine Inatu's seminal work continues for another 535 pages and has become the most highly respected text on grav drives and grav jumping ever written. Interesting. So we're folding space. That's how we're warping around the galaxy. Through wormholes. Alright. Portable desk fan. Still don't really have a sense of how much credits are worth, so I'm taking anything that looks like it's worth a decent amount. So I'm probably taking a lot of useless junk, but that's alright. Useless junk is what Bethesda games are all about. Polytextile. Very good. Notebook there. What else do we have? Nothing there. We've got some fridge tops. Whoa, what the? Oh, that got me. That was unexpected. The heat leech. Creepy thing. I'm running out of ammo. Impact driver. Ew. Toxin. So it was in this thing. Well, that's very gross. That one got me. Was not expecting that. Red Rover Come Over. An excerpt from Lubov Song's novel Red Rover Come Over, an alternate history where autonomous robotic rovers gained sentience, replicated, and colonized Mars before humans could form colonies. Larissa just smiled. The machine continued to blink its lights and emit faint whines as its servos whirled, unsure of how to proceed. But machine communication was Larissa's specialty. She flicked the buttons on her universal comm unit. Its LEDs blinked rapidly in response to her movements. "It's okay," she signaled through the device. "I won't hurt you. But if we've any hope of getting out of this cave, we'll need to work together." Larissa hadn't expected her day to go like this, trapped in a disused mining tunnel under the surface of Mars with a frightened and potentially hostile maintenance robot. But her espionage training had prepared her for similar situations. The machine clicked and beeped in response. "I trust you." It wasn't a direct translation. As precise as machine binary language was, there was still a lot of room for misinterpretation when translated to her native tongue. It was close enough. The robot seemed to relax. Its glowing aperture expanded to let more light in as it gazed at her, taking in any information it could glean from her, and then it extended one of its many clamps in her direction. She took hold and with a firm yet gentle tug, pulled the small robot out from under the rubble. "There we go. That's better, isn't it?" she asked, clicking out her message on her comm unit. "Now, if you can lead me out of this tunnel and back to my dropship, I can call for backup that could help your fellow machines fight back against your oppressors." The robot seemed to nod in understanding, and began to wheel its way down the rocky corridor, stopping every so often to let Larissa catch up. Got a cooler with a carrot, orange, some broken machines here, it looks like. Partly anyway. Graduated cylinder. Okay. Alright. Don't think we need that. A cylinder with a college degree. Who cares? Alright, up the stairs we go. Ooh, a molecule extractor. That looked valuable. Okay. Take that sculpture, thank you. That looks... That's just a rag. I'm seeing these leeches everywhere. Soil box. My life, chunk by chunk. I was very young, only 7 years old, when I realized humans are animals. Smart animals, sure, but still animals. You give us food, we'll eat it. We want it to taste good, and we want it to stop our hunger. Those two things, that's what's most important. After that, sure, some people want their food to be really healthy, as the experts say, and some want it to be pretty, but most people, they just want to cram something into their face, and that's when the concept of chunks was born. So begins the 120-page autobiography of Fred Blombart, founder of the Chunks food franchise. In other words, Starfield's version of Donald's. Document tray. I mean, there is a lot of clutter. I did read something on the internet that one of the mod authors from Skyrim, who made a lot of home mods that were filled with custom-made clutter and that sort of thing, was hired by Bethesda to make clutter for Starfield. And I mean, it's cool how much clutter there is. It really makes the environments look a bit more used and lived in. But like, what's the point of making it all interactable? That you can pick it up. Like, is the intended design here of the game that we do what I'm doing now and look around and pick up all of the clutter which has no purpose other than to sell it for value? I mean, at least in Fallout 4 it could all be scrapped for junk, you could use it. But even in Fallout 4 it was a tedious system in my view. So I'm not really... Anyway, it's nice, but I'm not sure it's good from a gameplay design point of view. Like, it just gives you a bit of tedium and busy work, I think. Anyway, at least we found some ammo there. Digipick, nice. And a cred stick, 176 credits, that's pretty good, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, let's head on up. It's pretty empty in here so far. Not much has been going on other than that one little monster that jumped out at us. Some toxin down there, which looks useful. Oh, that's a dead body. Well then, there's definitely some stuff going on here then. a succulent. Alright, let's investigate that dead body. It's got a notebook. That's it. A scientist with some credits and some sealant. And his corpse looks very desiccated there. He's got a packaged chunks pie. History of xenobiology. The first several chapters of Lars Nilsson's work seem to focus primarily on the digestive systems of alien herbivores. The dissection of Dr. Lord's latest find revealed a creature that was, just as she suspected, based on its outward appearance, an evolution of the microscopic hydrothermal worm. But her research also suggested a species that evolved in distinct stages, possibly growing significantly as it did. So the question now remains, which version of the creature did Dr. Lord dissect, and what maximum size could it possibly achieve? The subsequent passages deal with Nilsson's fascination with the predatory wildlife of some unnamed world. Very cool, alright. We got all that, okay. Okay. Anything back here? No. This is, why is this research lab abandoned? That is what I want to know. The coffee mug, and nothing. You don't have to stand so close to me, Vasco. I don't know why you insist on running up behind me like that. It's a little disconcerting. How do I know Vasco's not just going to kill me and take the artifact and deliver it himself? That, for all I know, that's what Protocol Indigo could really be. Hydraulic clamp and a bolt cutter. Alright, I think there's probably nothing else in here, so let's go to this door. Oh, I think they just spotted me. Oh. Reload. Reload. Oh. Well. There we go. That was quick. I didn't think they would see me through the door there. I was... Oh, wow. We've gone all the way back. Alright, you know what? Let's heal up properly. And we'll just grab some of these things quickly again.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Probably was, Vasco. Probably was. Well, that did not go all that well. Let's just quickly... I don't remember everything I picked up, but try to get most of it. And we'll use this axe on that worm, I think, to save ammo. so it even pops out. Very gross. Oh, there's a med pack there. Haven't seen that before. Pascal, get out of the way. Okay. That was what I was looking for. And the... Alright. That's everything. Wasn't there a bloody microscope somewhere? Is that further up? I think it might have been further up. Yeah, it must have been further up. Okay. Alright, up the stairs we go. Pretty sure I got everything. For the most part. I think the microscope was down. I think we missed it. Ooh, a staple gun. Well, note to self. Auto save, or quick save I should say, before engaging in combat. Oh, here we go. I'd missed those the first time. So glad I came back down to check. There. What's that? Fruit Cellar. In the year 2298, author Paul Lamont released the novel The Fruit Cellar, forever cementing his role as the settled systems king of horror. "Come down here, tasty thing," rasped the voice from the fruit cellar. "I won't hurt you. Oh no, I just want a snack on your soul." Carly heard the voice in the cabin, but also in her head. She reached over to slam the trapdoor shut, but something stopped her, some kind of internal force or urge. "Yes, yes," she said, as if in a trance. "My soul is delicious and will be yours." Ooh. Spooky. That desk fan, which I'd missed. Okay, I think that is everything else from here, though. There was definitely a microscope. Where did I get it? Was it? Maybe it was further up in the next area. I think it might have been actually. I'm misremembering now. Patching trowel over here. Hand me my patching trowel. Alright, that's gotta be everything, surely. Everything useful anyway. Let's continue on. What is this? It's like a camera. Or some kind of defense mechanism of some sort. missed those before. It's alright though, got them this time. Alright. Let's turn that off. Drop a quick save. Alright, so we've got at least 3 pirates out there.
Wait, what was that?
Let's let Vasco tank some bullets for us. Ooh, okay, he can. That's one down.
I'm pinned down!
That's 2. There's the third one. There we go. Alright. That's 3. There could be more, so I should still be careful. But I need more ammo. Pirate raiding pack and a Grendel. Okay, let's. I think we're in the clear for the moment. So let's investigate everything in here. Alright. Synthamite multi. That's good. Sparkling water, very nice. Chunks employee handbook. Soon after founding his breakout business Chunks, founder Fred Blombart personally wrote the 3-page employee handbook. The following is an excerpt from page 2. It's like that saying, the customer is always right. Here at Chunks, if we know anything, it's that the expression the customer is always right is always wrong. In this case, it's actually scientifically impossible for the customer to be right. They have no working knowledge of our state-of-the-art culinary facilities, and if they had the secret recipes to all our delicious Chunks flavors, then we'd all be out of a job, me included. Okay. Fire extinguisher. Credits and some solvent. Toaster over there. What do we have in this fridge top? Some beer. That looks like it. That's as far as it goes. Oh, smoked salmon fillet. I just knocked it out of the microwave that it was in. teleported through the door. Spiced worms. Who doesn't love some spiced worms, am I right? Tastiest snack you can have. Alright, I think that's everything. I'm 100% sure we missed stuff back down this way. There was a microscope somewhere. I can't remember where it is. I can't even remember if we picked up the correct book, the first book of the Chunks Legacy. Hey, that drawer actually opens. That's pretty impressive that they've... But you can't interact with it, you can't actually open it, but it's impressive that it does open. See, they move. But what's the point if you can't interact with it and open it? Why make it... I guess if there's a grenade and an explosion, the physics will look really cool. If it, sends all the furniture flying and the drawers go everywhere and all that sort of thing. Pretty sure I must have gotten the book then. I know I missed a microscope somewhere. I can't remember where it is. It was worth like 370 credits or something. There you go, my life, my chunk. That's what I'd missed. And like I said, there is a microscope somewhere down here. I am determined to find it. Where is my microscope? Where is it? Where's my microscope? I do not know. He wept, for he did not know. I swear it was around this side of the room on the floor. I got that completely wrong as well. I must have this all turned around. I'm surprised we can't open more of some of these containers as well. Alright, I must be misremembering completely. Maybe the microscope was outside there. Actually, maybe I should just check my inventory. Do I have a microscope? Be miscellaneous. Yeah, microscope. I'm an idiot. I had it the whole time. Alright. Let's carry on. Let's drop an autosave though. Quick save rather. Ooh. Did not mean to shoot. That was a waste of a bullet. And right now, at least anyway, bullets are a reasonably rare commodity. Should not be wasting. We've got a deck of cards. Bitten sandwich, a bolt cutter, notebook, a vending machine. Oh, it costs credits. Where's the drink, though? Well, hang on. Where's my drink? Is it actually giving me anything? Boom Pop. Let's check. Oh, it is. Boom Pop Cherry Cola. Okay. So 75 credits for a soft drink. Gives a bit of an indication as to the value of credits. So I'm probably taking a lot of low value crap. I mean, the fact that armor was worth 3,000 does sort of suggest that a lot of the stuff I've been collecting is just relatively worthless junk. But relatively worthless junk adds up. And we have a lot of money, credits, that we need to recuperate if we want to get some sick weapons and take revenge on the people who are after us, get our ship back. Basically get back to the position we were in before we had to make that detour. Vasco, can you come stand over here, mate? You are in my way over there. Thank you. Pickwick Papers. The posthumous papers of the Pickwick Club, Chapter 1, The Pickwickians. The first ray of light which illumines the gloom, should be illuminates, surely? Anyway, and converts into a dazzling brilliancy that obscurity in which the earlier history of the public career of the immortal Pickwick would appear to be involved, is derived from the perusal of the following entry in the Transactions of the Pickwick Club, which the editor of these papers feels the highest pleasure in laying before his readers as a proof of the careful attention, indefatigable assiduity, and nice discrimination with which his search among the multifarious documents confided to him has been conducted. Charles Dickens' first book, about a man who establishes a society whose goal is to travel and research human life, became a phenomenon that established the author as one of the best of his day. Okay, I guess that Illumines was an Old English version of illuminate. Maybe it has a slightly different meaning. Antibiotics. Who doesn't want antibiotics that are on a toilet? None of the mirrors are reflective in this game, and I suspect that's because our character may not have a reflection. That's just a guess, though. I could be wrong. I just haven't come across a reflective mirror just yet. Alright. I suspect we're gonna find ourselves in a bit of trouble around the bend here, with some more pirate, Crimson Fleet pirates to deal with. Oh, they're watching something on TV.
United Colonies. Put something in a cave until it kills you.
One more time.
Oh, they're watching a recording of what happened in this colony base outpost. Okay, so it's not like not watching commercial television. They're watching a recording of what happened here. What on earth is a terramorph? That is something that we probably want to find out. Egmont Desk Assistant. Sand sculpture, the comet.
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
The Comet. While W.E.B. Du Bois is famous as a writer, civil rights activist, and sociologist, among other things, it is not widely known that he also penned a science fiction short story. The following is an excerpt from The Comet, written in 1920. Low on the horizon lay a long white star mystic, wonderful, and from it fled upward to the pole, like some wan bridal veil, a pale, wide sheet of flame that lighted all the world and dimmed the stars. In fascinated silence, the man gazed at the heavens and dropped his rockets to the floor. Memories of memories stirred to life in the dead recesses of his mind. The shackles seemed to rattle and fall from his soul. Up from the crass and crushing and cringing of his caste leapt the lone majesty of kings long dead. He arose within the shadows, tall, straight, and stern, with power in his eyes and ghostly scepters hovering to his grasp. Nice. History of the Pirates. The 1724 work, A General History of the Pirates, is a first-hand account of the lives and adventures of several swashbucklers who plied their trade in the Caribbean during the so-called Golden Age of piracy. It was supposedly written by one Captain Charles Johnson, but there's no evidence that such a person actually existed. Instead, most people attribute the book to Daniel Defoe, famed author of Robinson Crusoe, writing under a pen name. The following is an excerpt, Chapter 3, of Captain Teach, alias Blackbeard. Edward Teach was a Bristol man born, but had sailed some time out of Jamaica in privateers. In the late French War, yet though he had often distinguished himself for his uncommon boldness and personal courage, he was never raised to any command, till he went to pirating, which I think was at the latter end of the year 1716, when Captain Benjamin Hornigold put him into a sloop that he had made prize of, and with whom he continued in consortship till a little while before Hornigold surrendered. In the spring of the year 1717, Teach and Hornigold sailed from Providence for the Main of America, and took in their way a billet from the Havana, with 120 barrels of flour, as also a sloop from Bermuda, Thurbar Master, from whom they took only some gallons of wine, and then let him go, and a ship from Madeira to South Carolina, out of which they got plunder to a considerable value. After cleaning on the coast of Virginia, they returned to the West Indies, and in the latitude of 24, made prize of a large French Guineaman, bound to Martinico probably, which by Hornigold's consent Teach went aboard of as captain, and took a cruise in her. Hornigold returned with his sloop to Providence, where, at the arrival of Captain Rogers, the governor, he surrendered to mercy, pursuant to the King's proclamation. Frankenstein, Letter 1, to Mrs. Seville, England, St. Petersburg, December 11th, 17-something. You will rejoice to hear that no disaster has accompanied the commencement of an enterprise which you have regarded with such evil forebodings. I arrived here yesterday, and my first task is to assure my dear sister of my welfare and increasing confidence in the success of my undertaking. Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley's 1818 foundational science fiction work continues on, recounting the tale of Dr. Victor Frankenstein and his creation. I don't even remember that line. It's been so long since I read Frankenstein. It's a long time ago. Long time ago. Alright, what do we have here? A shielded lab outfit. Could be useful. A blue lab outfit, some darts, a notebook, a humidifier. Safe. Right. Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select the key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key to fill in the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Alright. Fair enough. So what do we have here? How do I switch? I've got to click them, do I? So we should probably do the inner layer first. That lines up there. And then... hang on, no, we need to get those two. That won't work then. Those two probably go there. And then it's probably those three there for the inner layer. For the outer layer, we can go like that and that. So yeah, let's do that. Slot that, slot that, slot that, slot that. Done. Alright. Cool. We get some credits. A suppressed Eon. Nice. It's got a suppressor and a large magazine. It's certainly better than the one we've got equipped at the moment. So we've got the regular Eon and the suppressed one, bit less range, same amount of damage, but we'll equip it. That can replace our regular one. And alright, I think we're okay. We should definitely give some more of our equipment to Vasco though, because we are over encumbered. So we get 20 rounds in a mag instead of 12. That seems useful. Anything in these lockers? No, okay. That's alright. Full food spiced worms, we've got some shotgun shells, another Egmont, medical sample tray, a pencil holder, first aid, stuff. That's everything in here. I'll use that computer in a second. Let's just have a look through here. Another Starlocked board game. Can use the bed if we want to, but it's probably a bad idea given there's still pirates around the place. Nothing. We got some dumbbells which weigh a lot and probably are not worth taking.
If you require help carrying any items, I will assist.
I do, thank you,
I am
Vasco.
programmed for combat. It is not my primary function.
Let's
Carrying
trade
objects
here.
is one of my simplest and most useful protocols.
Fantastic, because I've got a lot of stuff to give you. Take all of this stuff. No, I'll keep the digipicks though. It would be nice if it... Oh, there's his mass there. He's at 126. Oh no, that's mine. I don't know what he's at, what Vasco's at. But we'll just keep giving him stuff. Alright, he's at capacity now. It's alright. That's still freed up a lot of space. Alright, let's use this computer. Whoa, we got a lot of stuff here to read. Okay. New Beginnings, Hayden Wynn, Personal Journal, January 13th, 2306. I can't believe it. I got the posting. The United Colonies Xeno Warfare Division is now official. I can't even imagine the amount of red tape they had to cut through it at MAST, but it's long overdue, and I get to be a part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate Xenobiology Technician, and I ship out in 3 days. Amanda is upset, but I assured her I'll have plenty of leave, and we'll be back... Wow, just completely stumbled my words there. And we'll be back in New Atlantis all the time. I'm still not sure where I'm going. Definitely somewhere in United Colony space. Guess I'll find out when I get there. Candidate 1, Hayden Wynn. Personal Journal, February 6, 2306. Is that the right order? January... Yeah. February... Yeah, okay, so it goes down and then... Okay. So... we got our first extraterrestrial candidate today, what appeared to be an alien form of Lycurga venusta, essentially a giant spider. Mickelson, in full protective gear, attempted to attach the neural control interface. Our security detail is still trying to remove him from the cocoon, and we had no choice but to put down the creature. A minor setback. None of us expected success on the first try. I heard Dr. Paulson tell the others that a detachment of United Colonies Marines is scheduled to deliver another creature next Thursday. Ashta specimen, May 5th, 2306. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashta. It's not that the Ashta is a terrifying beast and natural predator. Those are both exceptional and wonderful qualities, and essential to the work we're doing here. It's that the Ashta is native to the planet Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Aquila, home to Aquila City, capital of the Freestar Collective. Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard. Though it does beg the question, have Freestar Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest natural predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. May 7th, 2306, trial failure. Any fears that our Freestar Collective counterparts have managed to weaponize the Ashta have been completely dispelled. After the Mickelson debacle, we determined the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that wasn't an issue. The problem started immediately afterward. The Ashta proved incredibly resistant to synchronization, and we never achieved control fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, the Ashta simply can't be controlled. If not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with Colonel Kasarov. Looks like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped off by this time next week. More disappointment. May 12th, 2306. Another creature, another failure. No fault of the UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator, and they delivered. These things were so alien. Paulson had a difficult time deciding on a designation. Opted for Repton's Venenum. Shame we couldn't properly sync the NCI. These things would have been spectacular, especially the poison. New specimens, July 6th, 2306. Marines dropped another few specimens off this morning, totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them? They're arthropods, the alien equivalent of Homarus gammarus. Basically giant space lobsters. Very promising giant space lobsters. I'm not entirely sure where the UC grunts found these particular test subjects. Some godforsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of those earlier species could be controlled with any reliability, as noted in my earlier logs. Their natural aggressiveness made them effective weapons, but a bullet is less than useless if the gun keeps turning itself on the shooter. But these new creatures possess a perfect natural disposition, non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened, and when they do go on the attack, they're terrifying. So we'll see. Relocation, August 1st, 2306. We're moving, packing up shop and transitioning the entire operation. It's happened so fast my head is spinning. The work on the arthropods has been so successful, we're actually relocating to their homeworld. We'll have an unlimited supply of creatures for the Xeno Warfare Division. I've been named Senior Xenobiologist. That means I'll be running the entire facility. My first instinct was to tell Amanda. I'm still not used to her not being there. I'll give Mickelson credit. The guy really went to bat for me. He let the masked brass know that it was my work tuning the neural control interface that was instrumental in controlling the arthropod. I guess Paulson is being forced to retire. Good riddance. Alright, interesting. So, they all just left? Why would they have left everything behind? There's obviously something more to it than just that. Well, I'm sure all will be revealed in due course. That's the first room on our right there. This room's empty, which is fortunate. Some coffee mugs, some lockers, alien bug paperweight. Chunks food, notebook, and a blender base. Again, nothing too useful, unfortunately. More Starlocked board game. I'll probably have to stop picking those board games up. There's no need for that, really. Got a UC Battle Meal multi-pack. Desktop digiframe, okay. Right. Is there anything else? Bandages, those are useful. Tape measure. Ammo case. More shotgun shells. Ooh, and a weapon rack with a Grendel, and some ammo, and an Eon. The Grendel could be useful. In fact, probably should equip the Grendel as a starting point. Let's do that. What do we have here? So we've got the Eon, we've got the Grendel, and the Maelstrom. Grendel does slightly less damage, but we've actually got rounds for it. So let's put that in as 3. I quite like the look of the Grendel as well. It looks like the P90, obviously, which I'm a big fan of as a Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis fan. Love the P90. Also a very fun weapon to use in the first Call of Duty game. The first Modern Warfare Call of Duty game. Not the first Call of Duty game overall. Although the first Call of Duty game was awesome. I remember loving that game's kit. Grenades. Perfect. More ammo. Empty chunks packed in. Got some first aid kits. Doesn't look like anything else helpful there. Alright. Let's take him out. Okay. That was a bit less effective than I thought. Got it. Oh.
There is nothing nearby.
Ah, we leveled up. Cool. So oh. Okay. We're still getting attacked. There's someone else there. But Anyway, we're leveling up. You receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. The top row represents basic skills. The rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Okay, let's finish killing this enemy before we, where are you? You're up there. Oh, I'm out of... It uses the same ammo. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay. Well, we finished her at least. Get some more ammo from you. We can. Let's reload. There was another one. Was there not? Or did you jump down and die? No. There's someone else still. There you are. Oh, okay. Cool, we are running low on health as well. Okay. Is that everyone? Probably not, right? No, there's still one more. Come here. Oh. Okay. I think that's everyone now. I think we're clear. That was brutal. Let's just run around up here and check quickly though. Yeah, I think we've... Okay, oh, we did kill 2 of them up here. The explosion must have killed both of them then. Alright. Well, we've got plenty of stuff to... Oh, there's more.
No one's getting through.
Okay, so there's even more pirates up ahead. Let's just close that door for the moment. Where does this go? Okay. Alright. Now we need to loot this entire room. Restock our ammo and get sorted. But let's level up and then I might leave things there because it's getting a bit late. So what do we want to pick? We've got physical skills. We've got to pick the... Ah, okay, so we have to pick these base level skills. So we've got boxing, unarmed attacks, more oxygen for fitness, stealth meter for stealth, weightlifting for more carry capacity, wellness for more health, social we've got commerce, craft specialty food and drink, find extra credits, pickpocket targets, I will take that at some point. Got ballistics, they do 10% more damage. Pistols do 10% more damage. Oh, do those stack? If you get a ballistic pistol, will it do even more damage? I presume it would. We've got astrodynamics, geology, med packs. Restore 10% additional health and 10% faster. Research methods. Surveying. Actually, surveying, what does that add? Adds an optional zoom to the hand scanner and scan distance is increased to 20 meters. Okay. Boost pack training, security, you can attempt to hack advanced locks and 2 attempts can be banked. I think we'll have to take that. It's usually very useful in Bethesda games. So let's take rank 1 of security. And then the next one we might put into combat. Just so we do a bit more damage. But let's just head back down here. So I know where to pick up from. Ooh, that looks gross. Alright, so we're definitely over encumbered as well, which is a problem. And always happens in Bethesda games. always want to take everything. Oh, we've got a hazmat
Allow
suit.
me to assist in carrying some supplies.
I would very much like you to, but you are also full up. Planetary system sculpture. I'll have to pick and choose what things to leave behind, probably. Unless I can get them all back to the ship. Which I may not be able to do. There's another microscope for us, another hazmat suit. That's very gross, whatever this thing is. Oh, we've got a few dead leechy things here, which broke out of their cage. Killed the scientist, that's gross. What's this? Tooth. Very yuck. What even is that? Very alien looking. I like it. I like alien looking things in a space game. That's what you want to see. Anything we can take here? No. I need more ammo, that's the main thing. I think having the difficulty up makes the enemies quite bullet spongy, and as a result we go through ammo incredibly quickly. So I don't think Bethesda's learned anything about handling difficulty beyond what they had done in Fallout 4. It doesn't look like they've progressed the way that they handle those things. But, you know, that is what it is. Maybe let's not go in there. Another scientist here with some credits and some digipics. Nothing in there. Molecule extractor, nice. More stuff in these vats. A plushy Galactica. That's sounds like it's some sort of collectible. Head pack, nice. What's that sound? Oh, I think it's the pirate. Okay, we've got this scientist here. Nothing in there. Yeah, I think that sound is that pirate's arm spazzing out with the physics, I guess. Another computer there. Weapons case with a rattler. Cool. And some ammo for that. Heal paste. Screwdriver. We've got a computer terminal there as well. What's in the computer terminal? Alright, that's a few things to read. I'll do that next time because I need to go to bed. I've got work tomorrow. So, yeah, we might leave it there, guys. Thanks for joining me. Next time, we will pick up the adventures of Captain Huck Orion. We'll try to finish clearing out this base of all the pirates that have infested it, see how much of the loot we can manage to get out. We'll probably have to leave some stuff behind. I'll have a read of that terminal too. But yeah, I will leave it there for now. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time in the next episode. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification too, and I will see you next time. As always, take care and have fun.